going on, Party Rental Mafia? Christian back with another video. Shout out to all the bosses, all the capos, all the made men, all the made women, all the soldiers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the content. Hoping you're able to use the content in your business, right? So if this is your first time here, this is the channel to come to. It doesn't matter if you're new in the business, thinking about joining the business, or you got some time in the business, right? If you want to learn tips, tricks, how-to strategies, you want to see some great interviews, this is the channel to tune into, right? So please consider subscribing to the channel, right? Smash that like button, and then also ring the bell so you can get notified when we drop more content like this, right? So in today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing things for you to be able to purchase your first bounce house, right? How to purchase where to get the money from to buy your first bounce house, right? So everybody's situation is different, right? No matter where you at and what you got access to and what you're able to purchase, you can still implement these things if you want to, right? So I structured this thing to kind of be, if you don't want to spend any of your money from your job, if you don't have a job and you're looking for ways to get some money to be able to purchase a bounce house, these 5 things are going to be things that you want to tune into, right? Some of them you may have thought of, some of them you may not. There's still options there available. There's plenty more, but this is a good starting point, right? I feel like. So number 1 on the list, sell your old personal belongings, right? We can do this on Facebook through the marketplace. You can just post it on your Facebook. You got Craigslist, you got eBay, yard sale. Yard sale is the easiest way. Take a look around your house, your apartment, your shed, your garage, whatever you have. Take a look around that stuff. See stuff that you don't really use, but that you could sell, right? Who knows if you could sell it or not? Put it online. Just last week, we had a yard sale, made just under $1,000, right? So if you look on Jungle Jumps or some other sites, you can get a 13 by 13 bounce house and it can cost you $1,200, right? So you make $850 in the yard sale. Not everybody, some's gonna make more, some's gonna make less. You sell them on marketplace as well if they don't sell at the yard sale. You know, however you want to do it. Sell your old personal belongings. It's stuff that you've already paid for, that you have sitting around that you're not using. Utilize that to jumpstart your career. Number 2, what you can do, sign up to drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, anything of those sorts right there. So it's almost like freelance work. It's 1099, it's contract work. The biggest thing is you can do it on your own schedule. So I've been signed up for that stuff. I mean, that's probably been 7 years now, and I've been in and out of it. I'd use it times, other times I wouldn't use it. There would be times where I was consistent for a whole year at doing it, right? Always add some extra income. People do it for a number of things, right? You see there's some people that they do it's to go out, it's to party with. Some people do it to pay bills, school shopping, whatever the need is. People do it to get through school, to start businesses. It doesn't really matter the reason. The reason is that you're actively pursuing it, right? And you just have to have a goal in mind. So one of the things you're gonna wanna know is, what bounce house am I starting with? With any of these steps, what bounce house do I wanna start with? If I'm starting with a 13 by 13, or if I'm thinking about getting a water slide, the price ranges for those are gonna be different, right? So you need to plan for that. You're gonna need to know what bounce house you're looking to get. If you're looking to just get one, or if you're looking to get multiple, and you need to know what that number is. That's why I say, if you're beginning in this, guys, check out Jungle Jumps. We have other units besides Jungle Jumps. We've bought units new, we've bought them used, from Jungle Jumps, from other manufacturers, from people getting out of the business or rotating their inventory. We've done it, right? So, but know what you're looking to get and what price range you want to stay in. That way you can know how long it can take you to get it, right? So selling your personal belongings and stuff, if I go back for a minute, I mean, it took us a day. So it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, a couple months, but the gist of it is you can get it fairly quick, right? And depending on what you got, you can really make it happen within 24 hours with the driving, the Lyft, the Uber, and the DoorDash and stuff like that, right? The good thing about these things are you can get set up fairly quick. It doesn't take long. So you go onto their app, you sign up. If you guys want a link to where you can go sign up, that way if you do a certain amount of deliveries in a certain amount of days, because I referred you, I can send you that referral link and you'll be able to get set up and drive. And then these places usually give their first time drivers great deals because they want you guys to keep driving. It's like they usually do it throughout the process, but starting out, you usually get a good deal with the pay rate that you get just for being like a new driver. The third thing that you can do, right? If you're not scared of needles, some of you are gonna be like, oh, I'm not doing that, this is unconventional. But if you wanna be able to put some money in your pocket, save it up, and buy your first bounce house, and it go to a good cause, you can always donate plasma if you have a plasma center in your area, right? If you're not scared of needles, if you don't mind the process, really all you do is you go for your first time, you do your physical. The first time's the longest time. You go for your physical, you answer a bunch of questions, they get you hooked up to the machine. They're very thorough walking you through it if your place is good. I can't speak for all of them, but you do that, right? And you actually get paid the same day. They give you a little debit card, like a little prepaid debit card. And after you finish donating, you load it on. Now, you can only donate twice a week, right? So if you go Monday, you can't go Tuesday. The next day that you can go is Wednesday, right? And then once you went Wednesday, you can't go for the rest of the week until it's Monday again. So you can only go twice in a 7-day period. What this is gonna do is, it's gonna take you a little longer to get it, but when you first starting out, if you've never been to a center before, your first 8 donations, depending on what promotion they're running, you can get up to $1,000. So it could take you 2 months to get $1,000. So you could do like 2 months, 2.5 months, or if you put some money with it yourself, or you sell some personal belongings, or you drive up with Lyft and DoorDash. See, that's the great about these steps that I'm giving you guys. They can all be used together. I mean, come on, man, listen. If you're new in this industry and you're trying to learn how to get your first bounce house, the money, where to get it from, I'm telling you, you could do one of these things and you could get it, or you could do all of them and you could time them out, because they're all on your own time frame, right? You selling your personal belongings, you can make that happen on your own time. You drive and Lyft and DoorDash, you got another job, you got kids, whatever the case may be, you can figure out in your schedule to plan some driving time. Going to go donate. Plasma centers is usually open about from 6 to 6, 12-hour day. Whatever days you can't go, fine. If it does turn out that you have to go once a week, then at least you're still adding something, right? So you can do that. If you use all 3 of those things, you're gonna have this thing rolling in no time. And then number 4 is you can buy used units. So at the beginning of this channel, I was not a fan of used units. We've been coming across some very, very, very great used units. I no longer have a problem with them. You just have to know what you're getting. You have to go inspect, you have to ask questions, you have to go inspect it. But usually used units, they're gonna be cheaper than retail costs because they're not brand new. Make sure you do your homework of knowing the condition, what to look for when you pull up at the house or to the business to go buy it, because you don't wanna walk away with some bad unit, right? At least I know I'll turn one down. So I went and looked up at a unit in Maryland. We bought 1 unit from them. They had another unit, a slide. It just didn't meet my standard. I didn't get it. But look for used units. Places you can look for used units. Marketplace. Get in these Facebook groups. I don't care if you don't have a business yet and you're thinking about getting in. You can always leave if you want to. Get in these business groups. Get in these groups, right? You can find out so much information fast. There's buy, sell, trade groups out here, and you can just post it in the other groups. Used option is definitely a great route to go. Lastly, it's not my favorite to do at any point in time, right? We did it once and I promise you we'll never do it again, right? So finance. So some of these places have some stuff, I don't know if it's called Easy Pay or what it is, but some of these places have it where you can do it 90 days, same as cash. So if you want to be able to do that, just check with them first, right? Don't take it solely from me. But places usually have like a 90-day same as cash. And you can get this unit once you know that this unit is gonna be arriving, once you know a specific date that it's coming. I usually say about a week out from that date is when you can accept rentals for it. So you can already start advertising, hey, this is on the way, it'll be available this date. If you guys wanna go ahead and book, go ahead and book. That way you can start getting rentals for it before the product even gets to you. And that's just gonna help you pay it off faster. If you're doing the finance route and you do it the whole time, you know, you still got the bounce house, right? Most places do like, I guess, a soft credit check where they say they don't check it. I'm not sure. We did it one time, we'll never do it again. It's just not worth it in my opinion, unless it's worth it to you. But that's for me, not for you. So just cause it ain't worth it for me doesn't mean that it's not gonna be benefit for you, right? So finance is your last option. Well, not your last option, but the option for you. So to run through those again, number one, and guys, I would say do it in this order, these steps, right? So I like new units first. So if you're a new business and you can get new units, sometimes people have brand new units used though. So keep a lookout for it. But I would say go in these steps. Sell your personal belongings, old personal belongings. Or it could be new that you don't use, right? There's a lot of women out here that's got a lot of clothes, because I'm speaking to the men and the women, got a lot of clothes and shoes that you bought that still got the tag on it. And you know who you are. You know who you are if I'm talking to you, right? You ain't got to comment. You ain't got to, you know who you are. So go look at that stuff, put it online. Put it online. Just add it. It's gonna take some discipline and saving it if it's gonna take you a longer time to get that money. But yeah, old personal belongings. Number two, drive, Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, something in that nature. Uber Eats, however you wanna do it, go sign up for them, right? You can sign up for all of them. Number three, donate plasma. Go find a plasma center near you. Number four, look for used units. Do not sleep on it. I know everybody's like, I'm a new business. My competitors, they got new units. My competitors, they got 50 units and I only got 1 unit. I don't need no used unit. Trust me, you can find some used units that are better than people. I'll give you an example, right? So we just bought a Bright combo from somebody from Jungle Jumps. We have one that we call Bright. It's the same one, right? So now we have 2 of them. When we got Bright, we hadn't had this thing 2 months even. We were getting it off the utility trailer and it got caught on something, so it ripped a little thing on the bottom. We put some Terrate on it. It was still a brand new unit. We get this unit from them, no holes, no patchworks, nothing. It's in great shape, right? People that used ours had some silly string on it, so there's little spots of it, but we got most of it off. Actually, that unit you could probably say is in better condition than ours, even though they're both in great condition. Only difference is just really that little tear. But I have a unicorn unit. I got 2 of those. One of them, we rented it 3 times. And in the front of it, the entrance where you get into it, there's like it ripped like that. And so we had to get it professionally patched. Now it's fine, but you can still see that patch there. We brought that brand new. And the used unit that I was just talking about, nothing's wrong with it. It's in, like, we was like, this is a steal at this price. You know what I'm saying? So check those out. And then number 5, you can finance them. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Give me a like, comment fire if you can in the comments if you thought this video was fire, if it helped you out. If you're gonna implement, let me know what you're gonna implement into getting your first bounce house or your next bounce house, right? So you could already be in the business. It don't have to be your first bounce house. It could be just buying a bounce house. You can use these methods. So let me know. I'll catch you next time. Party Rental Mafia out.